All right, kids, don't try this at home unless you know what the hell you're doing. We got a chicken in here. You see this already warming up. Now somebody that I watched was doing this with his solar generator. This is my solar generator that I created, that I built, designed. Right now we're pulling just about 1 kilowatt. This is a 2700 watt solar generator battery, and I have 2000 usable watt hours. This is going to be going for an hour and a half. I'm considering moving it over to normal power for the simple reason that this is fully charged, but the voltage has dropped quite a bit because it's pulling so much power. And my concern is this still has to warm up. So in the time that it has to warm up, if it's an hour and a half, then it might literally take the entire 2000 watts, which is not what I want. Somebody else did this with their solar generator, and they were talking about they were pulling 7 watt hours. Not true. This thing uses a lot of electricity because it has to come up to temperature so fast, and the power is induction, I'm pretty sure. So it pulls a lot of power. So this is a little bit a better example of what actually is happening here. We're using 1 kilowatt hour for warming, getting this up to pressure, and I'm gonna come back to see how much power it's using once it comes up to pressure, because it might go down. Okay, it did just go down. Oh, it kicks on and off. See, I don't know if I like that either. But we're gonna see, because this will be pretty awesome to be able to cook a whole 9-pound chicken with my solar battery. Stay tuned. Yeah, it's kicking on and off. Okay. It's a lot of surge, but this is supposed to have I think 3000 watt, maybe 4000 watt surge with 2000 watts of running. We'll see what happens. Still going on with the chicken. It's going really well, actually. It's cycling nicely, so it's giving the inverter a little bit of a rest. The battery is a little bit of a rest. The cables aren't too hot. You know, they are hot, or they are warm. This is not that warm anymore. At the very beginning it was warmer. I think it was trying to get up to temperature, but they're not as hot as anymore. Still at 966. I actually reset this. What I'm gonna do is, just to be safe, because I reset it so that I can get a real accurate count of how much electricity this is actually using for this. We're at, whenever I reset it, we're about at 10 minutes. So at 5 minutes we'll be at, let's see, we'll probably end up being at 0.1 kilowatt hour, which is 100 watts. So I'm gonna add, oh, it's sealing. I think it's gonna seal. So I'm gonna add probably 100 watt hours to this number whenever we're all done, to get more of an accurate cost of how much electricity we're using total. But it's going really well. You can hear that our Instant Pot is pressurizing. We got steam. It's coming along perfectly. Every time that kicks back on, it kind of makes the voltage dip through that surge. So I don't know how much extra power that's costing. Hopefully this monitor will catch it though. We'll see. Yeah. Let's see, 10 minutes. Actually, I'll probably add 160 extra watts to the final number just to be safe. It'll probably be like a squiggly line, tilde symbol, 100 to 160 watts extra. Since I have to reset this, we'll get an accurate number though. We'll get some level of accurate within some degree of standard deviation. Sweet. See if we can catch it sealing. It's popping. We'll wait until it gets a little more aggressive. So at 8 minutes where we were before, we were probably more around like, I think I saw 8:51. It was, 8:51. It's interesting. The timer only runs whenever there's power running. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Between 100 and 160, so it'll probably be about 150 by the time we get to the, no, not even that, 140. Yep, 140. So we'll add another 140 to the total. So right now that puts us at 280, basically 280 watts from this. And looking at our voltages are all looking nominal and good. Yeah, okay. At some point we'll catch it sealing. Nice thing about having this is that this is a very stable source of electricity. There's no undulation or variations very much. When this thing kicks on, the waveform is very consistent, so the machine itself doesn't have to compensate for anything, and it allows it to get to pressure a lot faster. Not a lot faster, maybe a little bit faster than otherwise, because the electricity is more efficient, direct from this power source. And it's a very short cord, so it's getting very, very stable and consistent electricity. Keep waiting. Dang, I just missed it pressurizing. It just pressurized. You'll see in a second it's going to go to numbers. Just pressurized. We're at 20 minutes, 0.326 kilowatts, 326 watts, 21 minutes. So I estimate that once this starts, it'll probably be 1.3 kilowatts of used electricity by the time this is done. And that's just an estimation. We'll be cutting it a little close. Oh, look at that. It may have to use a lot less energy once it's up to pressure. I know it's going to cut back on and off to keep pressure, but you can see that it hit pressure, and like, well, don't need to do any more electricity, I guess. Let's see how many times it cuts on. In a minute, because if it's able to keep its pressure and only has to turn on every now and then, it's going to use a lot less electricity than I thought it would. And like a lot of the electricity was used to get up to pressure, not to hold pressure. No, that's cool. That's freaking cool. And remember, we only used 331 watts. Yep. A minute has gone by and has not clicked back on yet. It's going to be interesting to see. It's super cool. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. All numbers nominal. All systems to go. Alright. We'll be back in an hour and a half. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we are at right now 25 minutes of runtime. It's probably more like 34 minutes of runtime. And then this number, since I got to add 140 to it, is going to be more like 540. So we're just over half a kilowatt of used electricity. And then this has been going for 15 minutes so far, fully pressurized. I cut it a little close because my wife's going to be home probably in the next 10 minutes. We're going to have to wait for dinner. It's not that long. And it keeps the house cool. It's like 90, 93, 94 degrees today outside. Keeping keep the house cool up here in the PNWs. We don't have air conditioning in the house. Yeah, this is efficient as hell. This is extremely efficient. I'm very, very happy with it. Very, very happy. And it cuts on, and cuts off real fast to keep that pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. All right. We'll be back soon. All right, guys. This test was a total success. The final count of our power usage for cooking a chicken will be this plus 140. Remembering we had 8 minutes before we reset this, so we can get the calculation. We calculated earlier that we used about 140 watts before we reset, so this is going to go up to 746 over, we'll probably say 48, 49 total minutes. You know, I can't even say that for sure. I think so, because whenever I reset it, it was at about 8:51. So 39 plus 8, 39 plus 9 basically would be 48. So yeah, fantastic. And we still are at 13 volts. So honestly, you know, given the flat nature, the flat curve nature of lithium ferrous, what was it called? LiFePO. So lithium ferrous phosphate batteries. We can't necessarily say completely that it didn't use a whole lot of power. We clearly used approaching half of the total usable supply of electricity, but there's still plenty left. You know, let's say 740, so that means about 12, 13, yeah, just around 1300 watts left to use. Yeah, dude, this is amazing. You know, so let's go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna turn it off completely. It's gonna keep warm right now. See how much we're only using 0.1. Oh no, we're not. Still using 0.3 watts. We're gonna go ahead and turn this off completely, and we're gonna open this up and see what we got. Here we go. All right, we're just approaching full pressure release. Took a minute or so. Man, all that steam kind of made it humid in here all at once. Nice. Let's go. Solar chicken. Ooh. Uh-oh. We put a little too much water in it. Uh-oh. How did that much water happen? Wow. Given this is cooked from frozen, so it had a lot more water than I was expecting. Last time I did this, it didn't have as much water. Oh well. Still well cooked. That's still dinner, baby. That's still dinner. Oh yeah. Next time we'll put less water. I didn't put that much water. Oh, I may have put 2 cups instead of 1 cup. Ah. Okay. Alright, so that's the solar chicken. Cooked with the power of the sun. Beautiful. Alright, power off. Unplug that. Power down. Fans off. Noise. Woo! That was some good solar chicken. Alright, well, if you guys want information on the solar battery, how to build it, an overview of the components and all the different parts that I use and how to build it, the inverter, the solar charger, and all that kind of stuff, the solar panels, let me know in the comments below. We'll see you next time. BTBG out. Later.